Hello, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Deus Ex. And where we last left off, we arrived here in Hong Kong, and we were exploring the Wan Chai market, I believe it was called, and we spoke to a gentleman known as Gordon Quick, who was working on behalf of the Luminous Path. He wants us to prove that they weren't involved with the Red Arrow's leader being murdered, and that they didn't steal the Dragon Tooth, a nanotechnology blade that the Red Arrow leader had developed using data stolen from VersaLife. We've learned a fair bit more since then. We believe Maggie Chow was responsible for stealing the blade, and we believe Paul, our brother, was responsible in helping her to do it. Which might mean that Maggie and Paul were working together. Which could be awkward, but we're going to head over to Tonnochi Road now and speak to Miss Chow.
For tourists to visit the canals at night. Come by in the morning. Sampan rides, 5 credits. What business do you have here at this hour?
I'm going to go speak to someone. There's a few things we can do in Tonnochi Road as well.
You are an unfamiliar face on Tonnochi Road.
I'm here on business from Gordon Quick.
You are here to speak to Miss Chow, perhaps. Half a block down on the left.
Thank you.
The woman is a snake. Believe nothing she says.
I see. Anything else you can tell us?
I myself have been watching Miss Chow. She just met with Max Chen, leader of the Red Arrow.
The new leader of the Red Arrow. Max Chen, actually, for speedrunners, if you can locate the Dragon Tooth sword quickly, he can be found not only in the Lucky Money Club, but just outside of the Luminous Path compound, on the very top of one of the buildings. I was watching a speedrun maybe 6 months ago now, and was surprised when someone had used that exploit to discover him.
I bet you come from the market. That's where I want to go. My mother said there's too much fighting. I have to stay here.
I see.
I don't hear any fighting.
Neither do I, so I think Maggie Chow's in the Queen's Tower.
Strangers in Hong Kong should stay near the market.
Before we head into the tower, there's a few other places we can explore. Is this the... Ah, yeah, we were here before because we saw the schoolgirl from a distance. There is an apartment I want to access. Is it here? I think it's here. This is sealed. We'll go up another level. Oh. Well, we can't get through that doorway without finding the key ring. Can't get onto the roof, though. And there's a sniper rifle here. And a pair of binoculars. Now, I can't recall. We might need to check this later. Ow, legs broken, pain, agony. Oh, bloody hell. One more time. Is there an easier way to get out of here? Probably not. There we are. I think that sniper rifle belongs to Jock. And that might be Jock's apartment. Can't remember how we find that out, if we can confirm it or not. But we have just really arrived in Hong Kong, and there's still plenty of places for us to explore. Oh, bloody hell. Military bot there. Ooh, red arrow, remember.
Maggie Chow wants to see me. I assume that's her hotel across the street?
That is correct.
How do I get up to see her?
The main elevator. Maggie Chow would be angry if you arrive any other way.
I see.
I saw you speaking to that thug over there. Unwise. You were a tourist? Visited Lucky Money while you're in Wang Chai.
Yeah, with all your illegally stolen women from the Philippines and where else? Thailand? Ugh. We have a couple of bums here.
You missed them. They left over an hour ago.
Oh, who did I miss?
Guess they're painting up there. Saw it on their boots when they came out of the alley.
Oh, there's a security camera.
I used to paint myself. Think they're hiring?
I'm looking for a way into this building.
Use front of building. Only triad use sidewalk living back.
Good advice.
Best advice, avoid red arrow. Best advice, avoid red arrow.
So the triads use the side entrance. Oh well, let's not take any chances right now. Actually, I'm going to make a big save before we do this, because there's quite a few things, or there's different ways I suppose you could deal with this next area. And I'm not sure how I want to go about it. I can't remember how I went about it in my last playthrough.
Welcome to Queen's Tower.
Party leader Zan, I was much inspired by your speech to our local community resource centre. It is with a glad heart that
You may use the residential
I am
directory
able to
computer
inform you
if know how.
of suspicious activities on the part of Dr. Tracy Feng. Dr. Feng has declared on a number of occasions that he believes cases of grey death are going untreated.
The 7th floor is closed for renovations.
Miss Chow was kind enough to bring this to my attention.
All guests must use the main elevator.
I see. Your penthouse elevator, and an elevator that has a security keypad. Oh, there's a security terminal here. Let's have a look at the public access terminal first of all. We have the lobby, of course. The pool and fitness. Kit Lam Way. His residence code has been made unavailable. Dr. Tracy Feng, who we just read about. Bobby Ryan. There's an area that's undergoing renovation. If you would like to examine the floor prior to leasing or purchasing a residence here, please sign on using the code. I see. And Maggie Chow. She grants us access. Well, we have a code, but we have a security terminal first of all. The Queen's Tower. We could... Okay, we have access to the side door now if we want to take it. Before we go see Maggie Chow, I'm in an exploratory mood. Let's have a look. Oh, there's someone over here.
You have 20 credits, mister.
What for?
I will be honest. It is crash. A big crash. I just need a little for the pain.
Hey, you're this far into withdrawal. Maybe it's time you kick the habit.
How can you? Why so cruel?
It's for your own good.
You awful man. I hope you die very soon.
Hey, I'm trying to help your life. I understand it may be horrible. And I'm not going to preach, because that would be unfair, but I think I'm doing a good thing. Compared to me giving some Zyme to a junkie earlier. Here's the login and password for the security terminal downstairs. Elevator bypass code inside the shaft. Okay. Oh well, never mind. So we could go through that gate if we want to pick the lock. There's no reason for us to do so just yet. What was that other code we were given? Can we use that here? No. Okay, fair enough. Let's go see Maggie Chow, shall we? Up to the penthouse we go. There was a locked door there. Normally, that lady's waiting for us. As we come out of the elevator, I think we may have spooked her when we used... Oh, hello. When we used the security terminal upstairs. Well, the, Oh! Oh! Well... That's not meant to be open. I mean, you can open it by pulling on the party favor there. But, Maggie, your hired help isn't doing you any favors. That's a secret passage. Oh well, before we go speak to her, because normally the maid follows you everywhere. Oh, she's moving around now. Yeah, but normally it's a struggle to get her off your back. Hello Maggie, I swear we'll never forget your birthday again, from Lewis. And another security terminal. Welcome to MG12net. How curious. Insurgent by X. And Typhoon by Lin Yo. Mr. Hundley, it has become necessary to change my system password since it may have become compromised. Is the maid up here? She isn't, but she is around. Here's some sensors again. Oh well, let's go see. Let's go speak to Maggie now. We already have our suspicions, but whether or not JC will actually mention them or not is another thing altogether. Oh, you know what? I've never actually been in this room. When you have time, my son, I would suggest that you read two of my favourite books. I think you'll find them both as illuminating as I have. Hint, hint. Where's the maid? Oh well, never mind. Hello, Maggie.
Mr. J.C. Denton, in the flesh. As dark and serious as his brother.
You know who I am. And Paul? You know my brother?
Intimately. Call me Maggie.
Paul never mentioned you.
That is why he is still alive. He can keep a secret even from his own brother.
But why?
Paul told you about Majestic 12, correct? The conspiracy behind UNATCO?
Just the name.
Majestic 12 sent Paul to murder the former Red Arrow leader. And me too.
And he double-crossed them?
Let's just say I persuaded him to join our side.
What does Majestic 12 want with the Red Arrow?
We are winning the Triad War against Majestic 12's ally, the Luminous Path. We were developing a new technology. You might have heard about a sword?
The Dragon's Tooth, right?
The Triads settle disputes in contests of skill, which includes the crafting of weapons. The Dragon's Tooth would have made us unstoppable.
So Majestic 12, they're trying to tip the balance, give the Luminous Path a technological advantage.
Exactly. I tried to warn the people of the danger. And the Luminous Path calls me a liar. The police have all the evidence they need to settle this, locked up in the station at the Wanchai Market, but they will not act. Go and see. I know the code to their vault. 87342.
It's only fair to tell you that I spoke with Gordon Quick before coming here. I thought he was a friend of my brother's. I agreed to visit you and learn the truth of the situation.
Yes, you were seen. The new Red Arrow leader is Max Chen, and you don't have to go to the Lucky Money for him to know your activities. Now tell me about Paul. Why did he not return?
Paul's on his way to Hong Kong. I don't know when he will arrive.
Then you must think for yourself. In Hong Kong, the truth is seldom kept in plain sight.
Interesting. So we can find evidence that Maggie Chow has told us about in the police station that'll settle the Triad's dispute. We can earn her trust that way. Now, she's telling us that the Luminous Path is working with Majestic 12, but from the security terminal upstairs, which normally you wouldn't be able to spot because the maid would be tutting at you, we know that Majestic 12 have some link to this penthouse apartment, and we have seen a hidden chamber.
From up here, the city is scenery, a mountain that never changes, but everywhere the sands are shifting. We cannot know who to trust, the police, even our own families.
I could look around, try to learn something about the Luminous Path.
All the necessary evidence is at the police station in Wanchai Market. If only the police would act.
Anything else?
The Luminous Path are easy prey. All Majestic 12 must do is wave some money under their noses. We must expose the conspiracy behind the Luminous Path. Then they will fall apart from the inside. When your brother arrives, please tell him I have an important matter to discuss.
Okay.
Go to the police station. You will find the information we need.
Your maid is trying to set an alarm on me. You know, you're not going to talk about that?
Enough talk. We must act.
Right. You know, we could just use the secret entrance now that we've discovered it. God damn it. It is an MG-12 troop as well. But I'm curious, because I don't think I've ever retrieved the,
I bet you come from the market.
the evidence. So let's go take a look. We have a code. We could always speak to Gordon Quick again, and we could also go speak to Max Chen.
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canals at night.
Oh, hi. Actually, have I ever been up here?
Those are very expensive.
I have not. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna stand here and hack this ATM. Don't mind me. How many credits do I have left? Not a lot. After my spending spree.
Do you want to do business in Wang Chai?
We already have an arrangement with the Luminous Path.
Do you want to do business in Wang Chai?
I will not be threatened.
Don't think your Luminous Path can protect you.
Get out, now!
As you wish, but don't be surprised if you don't pass your next inspection.
I know people on the health board. They can't be bought.
Perhaps, but they're just like rats. Don't interfere in my business. Don't interfere in my business.
Welcome to the Wan Chai Tea House. Anything you like, 12 credits.
What do you think of the triads?
Don't talk to me about triads.
They give you a lot of trouble?
They are punks. Talking all the time about community and traditions, then they fight over technology from a multinational corporation like VersaLife.
How do you know that the sword came from VersaLife?
It has nanotech components. It is self-sharpening or something. I wish they would use it to chop off each other's heads.
I see.
Oh my god. They are everywhere.
We will be patient while they clean up the mess.
You can't be serious.
We would offend my nephew if we were to leave so soon.
So the Red Arrow have released rats in this place.
It's not a matter to discuss.
Explain.
A disturbance in the tea house. Can you overlook?
100.
No injuries, only a prank.
100.
I have 55.
100.
65.
Okay, 65.
Those are very expensive.
Screw you.
Cassandra there, continuing to make friends. I might need to grab you. Try not to upset anyone here. Eight, 7, 3, 4, 2. Oh. Whew. I don't think we've upset anyone. Obviously some of the police in here are going, what the hell are you up to? But... from Central Police Command, Officer Tam is hereby cleared of all charges of negligence or misconduct in this incident. It is of the opinion of this tribunal that the Officer Tam's use of deadly force was not only necessary but proper. Attached you will find a full surveillance report for the activities of subject Maggie Chow. Miss Chow's associations with the Red Arrow Triad and its Dragon Head is a matter of record. However, recent evidence indicates she may also have been involved with the death of Chen's predecessor, a contributing factor of the current gang war. Miss Chow and her relationship to the First Life Corporation is also under investigation, but show a high probability of being linked to the recent conflict. District officers are respectfully asked to note that there are several tactical options for accessing Miss Chow's penthouse. A service entrance at the rear, a renovation project in progress, and a roof. So really, we've just found evidence that she's actually fairly corrupt. Not what she asked us to find at all. I wonder what she'll say if we approach her about that. Unless she was hoping that we would get caught by the police here. Which is also a possibility. Let's speak to Gordon quick about what we've discovered so far.
I talked to Maggie Chow, but I didn't notice anything unusual. What I really need is to find a man called Tracer Tong. I need his help.
The sword is there. I am certain. If you want to see Mr. Tong, you must prove that you work for us. Or do you believe Chow? Perhaps she made you a better offer.
They're still adamant that Maggie is responsible. Let's quickly go recharge our... God damn it. Would have been easy just to run around. Right, so with this evidence, what will she say about it? Or will she want that evidence disposed of?
Not advisable for tourists to visit the canal.
Whoops. Went a bit too far. I say I didn't find the evidence that she wanted. Mind, the mission may not be complete yet because we haven't actually brought it to her. But the fact that the police are investigating her as well. And she's not here anymore. How curious. Where might she be? We were just stood on the cat there. Whoops. Just let it go, let it go. Yeah, she's definitely not here anymore.
Greetings, J.C. Denton. I have been observing you through this fascinating device in your skull. You have found the proof we needed. The Dragon's Tooth Sword. There, inside the glass case. If you wish to be my ally, you will retrieve the sword and await my instructions.
I see. Now we have another one of these hollow communicators.
Ms. Chow, we are reassigning you temporarily. Put the long-term agenda on hold until VersaLife has met its deadline. It will be months and probably years before the Red Arrow can influence Beijing, whereas, well, I'm sure you heard about my appointment. We are in position to make a grab for Washington. We can't let this one slip through our fingers. Make sure the process stays on schedule.
The process stays on schedule. Ooh, what's this? New data cube transcript from an MC. Nor you took the sword, UN. You took it from the wrong place and from the wrong people, and now you're in pain. You know how much I hate to see you in pain. I am the head, the dragon head of the Red Arrow Triad. Tell me where the sword is and you'll die soon. Oh. She took a finger off him. She was torturing him. Holy shit. Well, we have a transcript of that, so we could probably hand it over to Max Chen. He might find it interesting. Max Chen, a report. We've discovered suspicious activity near the Luminous Path compound. A black helicopter and a foreigner asking a number of questions. All clearance, Archangel and above. Note the penalties for unauthorized viewing. A rogue operative named J.C. Denton has fled the United States and is believed to be en route to Hong Kong. Any sighting should be reported to Gunther Herman, I think that said. So Gunther is over here now as well, probably trying to track us down for killing Anna Navarra. Well, say killing her, using her kill switch. Really, to be fair, UNATCO is the one who killed her for installing that bloody thing. And for Walton Simons in regards to Triad Control.
Good. Now take the sword to Max Chin at the Lucky Money Club. If you can make peace among the Triads, then perhaps I can help you in your difficulties.
And Walton Simons was asking Maggie Chow if she spotted Tracer Tong or us here, JC. We should be eliminated. Trying to think of what we should sacrifice here. Like, do we really need the medkits anymore? Probably not, but they never really come in wrong. We could probably lose the binoculars now. Well, let's sacrifice the lambs, shall we? Is it 3 or 4 slots we need? Is it 3? Hopefully it is. No, it's 4. Great. There you go. Deals 100 base damage. It's a low-tech weapon. The true weapon of a modern warrior. The Dragon's Tooth sword. Dragon's Tooth is not only a sword in the traditional sense, but a nanotechnologically constructed blade that is dynamically forged on command into a non-UNATCO solid. Nanoscale wetting devices ensure that the blade is both unbreakable and lethally sharp. According to Tracer Tong, the old schematics, the sword does appear to have some disadvantages. It emits a very distinctive sound, so draw before moving in for the kill. The sword emits light, which can help you see in darkness, however you'll be more visible to targets. So when drawing the blade it makes a hell of a noise. And it's basically a lightsaber. But for 100 damage per hit, it's pretty impressive. I mean, there are some goodies that we could look in on. Ooh, that's quite a few people.
Another damn loyalty check. Watch it. He hasn't gone far. Falling back.
Well now, we made a bit of a mess there. Actually, we have ooh, hello. We dropped some lambs, didn't we? We did. To be fair, we could sacrifice the baton now for the Dragon Tooth sword if we don't care about dealing with people in a non-lethal manner. Tempting. Clip. For shotgun. I think that is the renovated apartment. And this gets us to the roof. Yes. Oh well. So I'll tell you what, now's a good time to probably break this video, and when we come back we'll head down into the mall underneath the Wan Chai market, and we'll pop our head into the Lucky Money Club to speak to the Red Arrow Triad and speak to Max Chen and try and get a ceasefire with the Luminous Path. And then hopefully that'll all be resolved and Tracer Tong will help us get rid of this kill switch. But that's all for next time. This has been AnthWolf, playing Deus Ex. I hope you've all enjoyed and I hope you all take care, and I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, bye bye now.